Alright guys, back with another video here. So, got something here from the pleb. He said, CTV reporter tries to play gotcha and gets owned hard by Pierre Poilievre. He really makes it look so easy. So let's have a look at what he says here. It's just a few minutes long. Then we'll talk about it after like usual.
Good morning.
Hi, Abigail Beeman, CTV News. Your party has dropped 4 candidates in 2 days. How can Canadians be convinced of your vetting process for people you believe are fit to govern this country? And here in Kingston, how does that vetting process extend to Mr. Patterson for his previous connection to a church that supported conversion therapy?
Well, first of all, you omitted from your question that Mr. Patterson renounced conversion therapy years ago.
Oops.
And so the question is not accurate. Secondly, our vetting process is stronger than all the other parties. That's why we have a zero tolerance for anyone who acts unacceptably. This is the exact opposite of what we saw from Mr. Carney, who tried to keep on as a candidate someone who had asked for his conservative opponent to be handed over to the Chinese Communist government on a bounty, to be imprisoned or maybe murdered because he was a dissident against that government. Mr. Carney said that it was a teachable moment. He's right. It taught all of us that Mark Carney will never put Canada first. He sold out. He went to China to get a $250 million loan from the Chinese government while he was Justin Trudeau's economic advisor. He met with top officials in the central bank. He met with the mayor of Beijing. He built his own profit off of compromising himself and his company. He still has those compromises because he has money, untold millions, invested in Brookfield that owes all of this money still to the government in Beijing. So how are we going to know when he's acting for Canada rather than acting for his bottom line? And that's why I reiterate my call. Your question was about vetting. Well, Canadians should be able to vet Mark Carney's conflicts of interest by having him publish all of his financial interests so that Canadians know what interests he has that go against Canada's national interests. After the lost Liberal decade of selling out our economy, driving away our resources, taxing away our jobs, we can't afford to give Liberals a 4th term. We need a new Conservative government that will bring home the jobs to this country so we can stand up for ourselves in a position of strength for a change. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like, what a ridiculous question. Especially the way they phrased it, like, well, what's the vetting process like? It's like, you can vet someone. That doesn't mean they're never going to misbehave in the future, and if they do, you get rid of them. That's what the Conservatives did. There was a comment made, I'm not sure if you guys heard of this, but there was a comment made by a former Conservative MP about, bringing back capital punishment and then mentioning that Justin Trudeau should be a part of it, or that not be a part of it, but be a victim of it, let's just say that. Which is obviously inappropriate to say as an MP. Yeah, but he was just kidding. Yeah, well, he's not a comedian. That's going to lose you votes. That's not what the Conservatives need right now, so I don't blame them for dropping him. Mark Carney, on the other hand, decided to let someone who said that a Conservative MP should be captured, arrested, and sent back to China to face punishment for criticizing their government. You know what they do over there when you criticize the government? Life in jail, and that's as lenient as it's going to get. Let's be honest, we all know what really happens. He would not be alive for much longer. That's what the Liberals wanted to do. Absolute deplorable behavior. And for Mark Carney to not immediately fire that guy. Well, we had a conversation and I decided to forgive him and then defended him. And then later that night, of course, the guy resigns. I believe right after he found out that there was going to be a criminal investigation led by the RCMP. Interesting. But it's Pierre Poilievre's vetting process that we need to be, like, give me a break. And again, in terms of the conversion therapy comment, again, most people who have those ideologies or had them have changed their mind. And they did so a long time ago. It's a weird ideology to have in the first place, but changing your mind for the better is a good thing, of course. But when you're being interviewed by CTV or CBC or Global, these are the kind of nonsensical questions you should expect. It's absolutely ridiculous that they keep trying to have a gotcha moment with Pierre, and he just keeps owning them, absolutely destroying them. They just do nothing but continue to lose credibility when they say things like this or ask questions like this, because they're purposely omitting the fact that this Mr. Patterson changed his mind years ago. But they got to leave that part out, don't they? Very interesting. But let me know what you guys think. What do you think about Pierre's response to that question? Please let me know what you think in the comment section. I really enjoy engaging with you guys. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new video.